Welcome to CBC Radio 2, 4 o'clock in Ontario, 4:30 FM, station 45 FM. And now, hope you enjoyed that movie last night, Friday the 13th, new Friday the 13th, feel like cut. If you stayed up that late to listen to that spooky, that horror, movie. We're still doing movies, we were writing movies a lot, and, so I was okay for that. And now, we're going to be reviewing another horror movie that's pure horror. You'll never see you'll see a better horror movie than this. And that movie, our review tonight, some shitless you'll never watch it again, is this movie. First, Nightmare on Elm Street by Andy Phillips. This is another one. I picked this up thinking it was a documentary, but you never knew how much horror it presumed in your life. So for next hour or so, or how long this movie is. It's like runtime. 1 hour and 32 minutes. You watch this movie, you'll be so scared shitless you won't be able to sleep again. And as we all know, in sports today, training camp is almost finished for the over 20 Charlotte Lakers women's hockey team, and they're starting their hockey season soon. As soon as they get there, they'll start on every night. They'll start on the Wednesday nights. So they may have a choice that they will start Wednesday nights hockey, and they'll have their tournament. As they've signed up, they have to hope they get a position that they wanted, and they're gonna be at the Charlotte Lakers arena. But they gotta face other teams rather than the Charlotte Lakers arena, because if they go to a place like London, Guelph, other places to play their teams that have gone there. So as we all know, that the men are only playing in the Olympics. They will not play hockey this year, but they're playing baseball still this spring, and their game got postponed because of the rain. But they weren't allowed to play that today, so they game postponed due to rain because they didn't know if the rain was gonna stop. So they kept the tarp on the field and they're not gonna roll it up. Their game's gonna go tomorrow and they might have to play 2 games if the weather lets up. And now, as we chart down our list, we've topped other U.S. stations like WJR and everything like that. We've topped other stations, and now people are complaining that we are still topping other radio stations. Like if you see the share that we beat the CBC Radio 2 Drive and CBC Radio 1. If you see that, you'll see everything. Our music topped other music stations. We owned radio stations that had music all the time, that had everything. Now, Leafs are playing tomorrow. They're playing today at 7:30 p.m. tonight. The game goes tonight against Ottawa. If you have TSN or Leaf TV, watch it, or have you do it AM 640, you listen to the game on the radio. And as music videos are starting right now, that we're just having a great time viewing those musical hours, and hope you enjoy your day, and hope you enjoy your night if you're listening to the radio broadcast. Hope you can we've packaged away a lot of stuff, and our boss leaves by when he has to go home. He leaves us home, and we do our own broadcast. When I have let me know if I have a broadcast going on, and hope you're doing the music hour, and that was a few hours ago. We enjoyed the late night jazz and blues, and we're holding this new thing called the Rock rock hour, you'll hear famous rock songs on the radio. If it's in CBC Radio 2. As Newfoundland has heard that they have their newscast by different people that broadcast the thing in Newfoundland. We have a lot of people from CBC News Vancouver and CBC News Edmonton, and we call there's like an edition of news for Vancouver, and then there's a lot of other games that are going home. So as we all know, the first movie that's the first horror movie Johnny Depp ever was in. He died in that movie, and yeah, you can watch the movie a lot because I've seen that movie more than like I think I've seen it once, and it was pretty cool. I would give it like four stomach cavities out of 5. Yeah, it had some flaws in the game. It had some flaws, but it's okay. And most people are still watching listening to this newscast and watching it if they get CBC Radio 2 channel 485. It's all just channel 485 if you subscribe to digital news cable. And we're still broadcasting. And we do our show out from We Knew Music. And when we moved the newsroom from station 832, that newsroom was closed down, so we had to move it up. And we put signs on the door that says this newsroom has been condemned, and we put signs like abandoned and stuff like that, so people think that the newsroom is still there. But there looks like nothing left there. The old daybed, couch, TV, anything's left there. Now, as we chart down the list to the new town, you have to have some people have installed some people have called their television by purchase CBC News channel 485, and they're really having a ball with it. Now, if you ever come across another news channel that has tricked you into thinking it's the real news, it will just be a news channel that hasn't been processed yet. People are complaining that people have threatened that some people have canceled the newscast off CBC Radio 1 and have replaced it with our news, but our news was okay. Now, Newfoundland has their newscast 30 minutes later than our newscast. Our newscast come up on every top of the hour, and when people wake up in the morning, they usually have CBC Radio 2 turned on, their channel 485 FM on their dial to wake them up. It's a great time to start your weekday. We're breaking daylight here, so we'll see you all in the morning when our morning is on. So we'll have our morning news, and hope you can wake up to that. As this is the last minute of news, we'll watch the movie and you'll hear audio of it. Hope you can sleep and have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow because we're breaking to the dawn of the daylight. So, and it's time to start the new work day. So have a great night. Hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all have a great day coming in. So I'll see you all tomorrow night, and we'll update you on the scores and everything in sports. And the movie is next, except everywhere in Edmonton and Vancouver, where it's CBC News Wednesday edition. So good night everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow.